January 7th, 1948, a decorated pilot captain, Thomas Mantell, is scrambled to intercept a mysterious craft over Kentucky. Moments later, radio contact is lost. His crash becomes the first fatality linked to UFO pursuit. But Mantell's story was only the beginning. In the years that followed, strange lights danced over Texas. A grotesque creature terrified a West Virginia town. And all three would be swept into the files of Project Blue Book. Captain Thomas Mantell Jr., a World War II combat veteran flying a P-51 Mustang. On January 7, 1948, reports flood in, a massive circular object hovering near Fort Knox, Kentucky. Eyewitnesses describe it as metallic, tremendous in size, and moving slowly. Mantell climbs higher, chasing the object, but his Mustang isn't equipped with oxygen. At 20,000 feet, he blacks out. His plane crashes near Franklin, Kentucky. The Air Force blames a misidentified skyhook weather balloon, but skeptics point out the balloon explanation didn't match eyewitness reports of a shiny, disc-shaped craft. Mantell's death becomes the first major tragedy investigated by the newly formed Project Sign, which would evolve into Project Blue Book. August 1951. Over Lubbock, Texas, dozens of witnesses report strange, V-shaped formations of glowing lights flying overhead. Most famously, 3 professors from Texas Tech University. They see the lights on multiple nights, always silent, always information. Photographs taken by a student, Carl Hart Jr., capture the phenomenon. The Air Force can't dismiss it so early. Project Blue Book investigators suggest migrating birds reflecting city lights, but ornithologists argue no bird could fly in such perfect coordinated patterns at that speed. The Lubbock lights remain one of Blue Book's most puzzling cases, an unsolved mass sighting witnessed by educated, credible observers. September 12, 1952. In the small town of Flatwoods, West Virginia, local boys see a glowing object streak across the sky. They climb a hill with adults to investigate and encounter something terrifying. A towering, spade-headed creature, glowing eyes, claw-like hands, hissing gas. The witnesses flee in panic. Blue Book investigators arrive later and suggest the witnesses saw an owl perched on a branch, magnified by fear, shadows, and a nearby meteor. But locals insist they saw something not of this earth. To this day, Flatwoods embraces the monster as part of its identity, with murals, festivals, even arcade games featuring the creature. If it feels familiar, you've probably seen echoes of it in Legends of Zelda's Redeads or the X-Files Creature of the Week designs. Pop culture has been borrowing the Flatwoods monster for decades. Project Blue Book would go on to catalog over 12,000 UFO projects between 1952 and 1969. Most dismissed, some left unexplained. But these early cases, Mantell, Lubbock, Flatwoods, set the tone. Tragedy, mystery, terror, and a paper trail the government still struggles to explain. These cases reveal the fault lines between explanation and cover-up. Next time, Project Blue Book's files take us deeper, from saucers over Washington, D.C., to encounters that even J. Allen Hynek, Blue Book's own scientist, couldn't debunk. So keep your eyes to the skies and your curiosity unclassified.